Good morning, everybody. It's episode 13 now of the Daily Wraps and the 23rd day of June. This is Barry Fair and Steve Wood with you in the studio on a beautiful Tuesday morning, but very cold. And if you are going outside, guys, please rug up. And it was very cold this morning. Now, before we get on to this morning's show, always hand sanitizer and tell us more about that. Good morning, Mr. Wood.
Good morning, Barry. Good morning, everybody. Yep, great reminder from Barry. Keep up all the good work, including your sanitizer. Beautiful morning, as Barry says. It was 7 degrees this morning, Barry, when I was at the dog park. That's pretty fun.
And you may recall I wrote to the Premier. This is the letter that I got yesterday.
Very exciting. Barry's got a response from the office of the Premier of New South Wales. There it is, on an official headed letterhead.
Yep.
Dear Mr. Fear, thank you for your very kind letter to the Premier. I'm replying on the Premier's behalf, and be assured your kind words are greatly appreciated. Please accept my sincere apologies for the delay in replying to you due to a very large volume of correspondence received over the past few months. As with the bushfires earlier this year, the Premier has held press conferences almost every day since the pandemic was at its height in March and April. She used the opportunity to keep the community up to date and to remind those who were not in lockdown to do all that was necessary to keep safe. The Premier's hours are long, but she has said on many occasions it is a privilege to serve the community during these difficult times. The government appreciates everyone's patience, and as restrictions are lifted, encourages everyone to practice social distancing and good hand hygiene. Once again, Barry, thank you for your kind wishes. Gail Mitchell, who is the correspondence manager or PR manager for the Premier.
And there's the letter on your screen there. There it is.
There it is, Barry. Great work, man.
Now, on the subject of patience, guys, please do be patient. Here's my offline.
Yeah, we're getting close to things opening up more and more, but at the same time, we've still got to be vigilant and remain, as Barry says, just patient.
And on another subject, viewers, if I can get this baby out, and here it is.
Here it is.
Like I said to you yesterday on the show here, sanitizing. Here's my offside.
Yeah, I keep some. I've got some in my car, I've got some in my bag. I've got it at various places around the house. Just carry a little bottle around with you and do it as often as you think you need to.
Okay, now moving on. Well, yesterday I went back to Shinzai's cash, and there were a few changes around the building. Now only a number of people are allowed in each room, so the big kitchen area is only allowed eight people in a room. The office is allowed 4. Amanda's office is allowed 2 at a time. Okay? And the big hall up to 12 people. So you will notice the changes when you go there the next time. Here's Steve to tell you about it.
Well, I don't know, Barry, so I've not been there, so you know much more about the changes that have been implemented.
So guys, if you go to see nights, like I said, please check your temperature. If it's anything under 36, well, over 36, I beg your pardon, please go home. If it's too high, go home. Here's my option.
That's right. So you need a nice, steady, cool temperature around 36 to 37. Is allowed. Anything above that, you're right. Go home.
Or if you're severely sick, go to your doctors. But remember, like we said in previous videos or on previous episodes, don't waste the doctor's time. Here's my option.
That's right. Only go if you're actually sick. Don't plug the doctor up just to say feeling a little odd. You've got to be genuinely sick.
Because you can't just waste the doctor's time, guys. And remember, if you start to feel unwell at your workplace, please tell your site manager. Here's my option.
That's right. So if you're actually ill, don't even go to work. Don't get that far. Call in and report yourself off.
So, health is very important, guys, during this difficult time. And we are pleased that you are able to get out and about. But remember, your social distancing, guys, is 1.5 meters. And remember, again, no hugging or touching or handshaking or anything like that. Here's my offside.
That's right. If you saw, actually, the Premier League highlights this morning, and even they don't handshake, they just pump their elbows, so they're maintaining as much as possible, distancing at all times.
So a handshake is when you go boom.
Yeah,
On
that's right. Elbows.
So we know we know that we're going on about all this, guys, but if we don't get the message out to you now, then somebody is going to get critically ill, and I'm sure that you don't want to end up somewhere nasty. Here's my offside.
That's right. No, keep safe is the easiest way. Much better than getting sick.
And speaking of hospitals, please do not go there for a genuine chit chat or to annoy the heck out of the hospital emergency staff or harass the doctors on the wards or the emergency departments because they are there to do a job. Here's my offside.
That's right. Yeah, they don't need to be clogged up with people that don't need to be there.
So please, guys, really do think is your urgency and emergency. Don't just go up there willy-nilly and just think that there's something wrong with you when there's not. Here's my offside.
That's right. You know when there's something genuinely wrong with the Barry, I think. So if you are in any doubt, go and get tested.
There are COVID-19 stops around the area. I do believe.
There's testing stations on beaches at several places. One at Monavale Hospital, and there's another one at Northern Beaches Hospital, where you can walk in.
Well, coming up after the break, we had for you another lunch idea, and also we'll be talking about the benefits of putting a button and when you should have it. So That's all coming up in part 2 of the show today. And while I have you here, where has 2020 gone? It feels like it's gone. Ew.
Interesting, Gary. Halfway through the year. All right.
Yeah. And before we leave you to go to the break, guys, week 8 of Barbecue Friday is coming up, so I wonder what will be on the barbecue this Friday.
I don't know, but we'll have to wait. Let's wait and see.
So we'll also be talking about that in the next part. But this program today is brought to you by, yes, you guessed it, Aqua. And always sanitize your hands. Here's my option to take us out to the break.
That's right. Be good to get back and talk about barbecue after the break, Barry. There it is. Just to show you one final time. Barry's letter from the Premier's office.
And we hope that you are enjoying the new format of my new channel. And if there's anything you'd like us to cover on the show, whether it's health, car safety, food, drinks, you name it, just ask me a question and I'll be happy to answer your question. So on that note, the time is 16 minutes past 10 o'clock. That's the end of part 1. Part 2 coming up shortly. This is episode 13 of the Daily Rats with Barry Fear and Steve Wood, and here he is to take it.
Okay, been great this morning, Barry. Glad to be back, and we'll catch you in part 2.
And we'll catch you in part 2 to talk about peanut butter and the benefits of it, and how often you can have it, and how often not to have, well, when to not have too much. Too much of a good thing is not.
Can't have too much of a good thing, Barry. That's right.
And on that note, time to see what else is happening around our complex. So we'll see you in part 2. Don't go away now. Stay right where you are, and you know where I bring the shows to you. So don't you go back or turn that dial, because we've still got plenty more on today's show. It's Tuesday, the 23rd of June. Barry Beer, your host. Steve Wood, my special guest.